enjoyable. So 2 L's just because game didn't let us play, but nonetheless, here we go. We are in a new week, and these are the guys. These are the guys we cannot re-sign. All the guys that chose to walk: Pascal, Vinatieri, Rogers, Moali, Cox, Amini, Salato, Trevin Coley, Reese Fountain. That's a great one to me. Danny Vital, which is one guy I really wanted to resign. So fuck. We can start with Joe Haig, Sky Moore, and Chad Kelly are still all viable options, very big options that we could choose to resign now. It is kind of annoying, you know, we enter a franchise. They're 1-9. You win one game. You can't even play. He's starting now, so Travis Kelce's still waiting for football. Six interceptions? Jesus. Anyway, yeah, it's annoying, but, you know, you gotta go over the odds. It's a dead season anyway. We just got Andrew Luck back. We just spent money for Andrew Luck, you know, and now that's something that, you know, we're gonna have to fight through, you know. We're gonna wear, like, college alternates, because it is a prime time game, and, you know, we're gonna try something different. We're gonna do a Green Bay playbook, see if maybe that fits Andrew Luck a bit better than the Indianapolis Colts playbook, which doesn't fit Andrew Luck at all. Yeah, I think one playbook we might look to use is the Raiders playbook, because of it's built around like Antonio Brown. They literally built their offense around Antonio Brown, built it around one receiver. Not like yeah, kind of. Is it, by the way, 30 interceptions? Come on, who was the dude that used them before me? Are you just kidding me? Anyway, T.Y. Hilton, 44 receptions, 600 yards, 6 tutties. You know, it's not too late in the season. We've still got, what, 3 games left to, you know, make somebody's season worth it. And I think Marlon Mack is one guy that, you know, has a chance to do something as. We will kick it off, and we will see. I don't think Drew Brees, because I'm pretty sure Drew Brees got traded during the deadline when we traded for Andrew Luck. Latavius Murray's on the team. It's one guy that I've eyed a little bit. Anyway. We were in talks with a couple teams, and a couple teams we've lost talks with. Anyway, Teddy Bridgewater is certified as the starter, and I'm not saying I highly think that he will be re-signed after this season, if he can, you know, continue get some wins going, because when Drew Brees got traded, they were 0-8. No, they were worse than that. They haven't won a game. They put Teddy Bridgewater in, and, you know, they're starting to get something going. As that's Michael Thomas and Teddy Bridgewater, you know, backwards. Michael Thomas is obviously one of, if not literally the greatest receiver in the NFL, in my opinion. And, you know, that's one guy you gotta watch to control through the game, as that'll be Jared Cook. First down, a really nice hit by Darius Leonard, but Jared Cook doesn't care. He's got his first down. He'll move the chains. The guy we watch is Alvin Kamara, who I personally think will get the ball here. Jared Cook will go in motion. And that is Bobby Okereke. Got him in the backfield. And that's the thing with the Colts. You know, the Colts. I'm not saying about Okereke in general, but I think, you know, there's certain players that we could get better skill at. You know, we could definitely pull better players. Darius Leonard, I think he'll be a player that is a Colts' entire career. Is looking at him right there, single-handedly, no help, stood. Alvin Kamara, one of the biggest running backs in the NFL, besides Derrick Henry. But I mean, he's just as big as Derrick Henry, in my opinion. Kamara's a big guy. 3rd and 12 for Teddy, and he's got it. First down, Michael Thomas. One moment, and then you lose him, and then I mean, he's just a phenomenal athlete. That's Kamara trying to get some of Justin Houston. He's almost got 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. So that's not a terrible season if you can hit 1,000. But You know, the thing is with him is 59 was not a great number last week. This week, they're hoping to hold him even less. They're hoping for that to be great numbers compared to this week as Desir hits him in the backfield. He's less yards than he's rushed. That's not good, as they're going to bring Latavius Murray in here for this third down. 3rd and 9. They're going to fake it to Murray. They're going to go for Cook, and it's caught. George Odom on the coverage, and I think that's going to be something that's really already become a big part of the secondary. It's been you know, getting lit up without Malik Hooker. Malik Hooker really took control of that secondary. Without him gone, George Odom has a big role to fill, as Bridgewater gonna go to Murray, and Murray will get a 2-yard gain, and it'll be stopped there. George Odom and Anthony Walker gonna make the play. 2nd and 8. A fake to Kamara, and he'll catch it for maybe 1. They say none, but it says 1, so who knows? We got a couple feet, 2 feet. He was lucky. 3rd and 7. Leonard looking. That's gonna go to Jared Cook, who's got the first down. Oh man, you gotta wrap up when it comes that close. Who was that? I gotta take a note of that. Jared Cook, you know, on a route, he was supposed to be wrapped up by Pierre Desir, who just wasn't a boundary tackling corner. Or wasn't a very good tackling there as a corner. It'll be 1st and 10 for Bridgewater, who's had a long ass drive right now. He soaked this entire game in a 1 drive. They're eating right now. I mean, every play they've ran so far has kept the clock moving, and it's been a long drive. Bridgewater in 2nd and 2. He is sacked. Kiari Willis. Him and George Odom, you know, take turns seeing who gets a start and stuff. Kiari Willis got in there, made a huge play. 3rd and 9. George Odom. It's going deep, and it's gonna be Jared Cook out of bounds. Oh man, there's only one thing. This was gonna lead to a field goal or 7, and with Will Lutz, you gotta assume, and you're right. Oh man, the feet in bounds meant everything. It was a difference of 4 points. You knew Will Lutz was gonna make that. Man, oh man, the Colts might have gotten away with one right there. As Morstead's gonna punt this one away. And Naeem Hines will do what he can, get as many yards as he could, as he can, and down to the 29. Here comes Andrew Luck. Feels good to see him in a Colts uniform. It's been a while, Andrew. Has it not? As here we go, 1st and 10. Luck takes a snap with a fake. Luck looking for Chester Rogers, incomplete. Could have been a pick. Marshawn Lattimore all over him there. And that'll be incomplete, and that will turn it to a 2nd and 10. Andrew Luck with a fake. Luck looking. Andrew Luck gonna go for Pascal. Oh, he had it in the breadbasket. Pascal just couldn't reel it in. And just like that, it is a 3rd down and long for Andrew Luck. 3rd and 10. Luck gonna go outside to T.Y. Hilton, and he's got it. 11-yard gain. And you know, you're not surprised to see T.Y. Hilton racking up catches. It's what he does best. 1st and 10. Andrew Luck with the fake. They're gonna go to Eric Ebron. Ebron has the room. Down to the 40, and there we go. Two plays that looked more like Andrew Luck than the first 2. Can't get going, because if you let this man get going, who knows what's gonna happen? You know, who knows who's gonna stop him? So then Devin punches out. Andrew Luck sacked. Cam Jordan. Yeah, that's another thing that the Colts have got. You know, if he's going to come back to your team, if he's going to come out of retirement, you got to keep his man from getting sacked. It's just something you have to do. It's 2nd and long. Andrew Luck takes the snap. Luck Looking for anything. He's got T.Y. Hilton. And he's gone. 52 yards. Touchdown. If you want to know anything, when Andrew Luck was here, his greatest connection was with the man that came out of the same draft as him, T.Y. Hilton. The man that was picked, I think, second or third round, a couple picks after him. And, you know, they were always, you know, a big, you know, big team. Or a big connection on the football field. And that was, you know, really what they were looking for is 7-3. You know, the Colts, you know, answered back pretty quick. And now, you know, Teddy Bridgewater, that's what they want. Another good, long, sustainable drive. You know, it wasn't like, you know, he showed that he couldn't do it. He definitely showed that he could do it. That's Ted Ginn. And Ted Ginn's got the speed down to the 49. 24 yards, a huge block. Michael Thomas is, you know, a strong man, to say the least. He made a very nice play right there, and, you know, he's going to go over you. He's going to catch it over you. He's going to do a lot. That's Michael Thomas right there. That's Keanu Wilson, Darius Leonard. Down to the 33, Bridgewater. 69 yards on his past two drives. And he's not wasting time this time. This time he's moving the ball down the field efficiently. Bridgewater. And he hands it off, and that's going to be Danico Autry and then Jabal Shear to clean up.
So it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9 for Teddy B. Bridgewater is going to throw. He's going to throw underneath, and that's Pierre Desir locking up Michael Thomas. What a play. What a play by Pierre Desir all over Michael Thomas. 3rd down. Gonna go to Alvin Kamara in the flats. Again, a 3. That'll lead him to a 4th down, 4th and 6, and they will elect to kick another field goal. And it is good. So they trail by 1. We have Andrew Luck and the Colts can, you know, somehow cap off another drive. They can keep capping their drives and touchdowns. This game can get out of hand quick. 99 is going up the middle. Ended by 27. And it'll be a 1st down for Indianapolis.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
There we go. It's another huge drive here. Get some points. Keep the lead. Andrew Luck, nothing open. Cameron Jordan sack, and you see how he protects himself there. Andrew Luck is, you know, he's a smart guy. You know, he's not gonna. He doesn't want to take any hits he doesn't have to. I guess what the Colts have definitely told him. I definitely think one thing they told him is, you know, if you don't have to take the hit, don't take it. We cannot risk losing our starting quarterback again as Eric Ebron makes the grab. Huge catch. That puts Andrew Luck over 100 yards. And this will be 1st and 10 for Indy. It'll already be a 3rd and inches, so this is a huge play. You got to choose whether you want to go for it all or, you know, just get 3 as Andrew Luck gonna go to Devin Funches. 1st down to the 49-yard line. 1st down for Andrew Luck. Luck takes the snap, quick throw to T.Y. to drop there. That's one that I think he's got to have. And, you know, it's maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was not one that, you know, he needed to get, but I definitely feel as though that was something he needed. Andrew Luck on 2nd and 10. Luck gonna go to the fullback Fatale, who's wide open middle of the field of the 23. I've never seen a team use their fullback. Like, the Colts usually not a team use their fullback much, but today they've used them a lot. Andrew Luck, not today, but yeah, he's Fatale a lot more than they've used their fullback they've had. He's gonna run it to here, to the left. He'll get 2 yards and by Colts, you know, not a lot of trick or a little bit of trickeration to, you know, help them get something going. Andrew Luck takes the snap. Luck gonna go underneath to Pascal. It was guided down to the 16 who, he might have to rethink if he wants to be an Indianapolis Colt next year. He was mad that, he wasn't getting the playing time he needed. He wasn't getting, the production. He wanted to be on a better team as Andrew Luck, Devin Funches, touchdown. The Colts, after watching New Orleans, waste all the time, they didn't want to do the same thing. They wanted to get points, and that's what they're going to do. If Andrew Luck's going to be able to rapidly throw this one down the field, throw dimes down the field, that's what he's going to do. Great playing by him. Now we'll see what else is going on. 14-6. Indianapolis under New Orleans, or over New Orleans. They get the ball at half, but 2 minutes left. They could definitely tie up this game. As by the way, neither team has found an answer for the other. 8 rushes, 15 yards. It's getting bad for the rushes. He's not even averaging 2 at this point. As that's gonna be a huge grab by Torrey Smith. 1st and 10 for the Saints. The Saints gonna go underneath for Kamara, who's got a couple of yards. No, a loss of 2. That doesn't help him, and that'll make it a 2nd and 12. Yeah, Teddy Bree is definitely got to be proud of himself. They have not found an answer for him until now. Kiari Willis with the interception. Kiari Willis reverses fields. Teddy Bridgewater can't catch him. Touchdown, Kiari Willis. Him and George Odom playing starting safety. The 2 rookies. Kiari Willis, that's his 2nd pick of the year. But that one right there, went for 6.
Why is that? Why are they using that more? Because more people
Terry's kick went off the side of his foot on accident. And he knew when he kicked it. And that's going to be a penalty on New Orleans. It'll be 21-6. New Orleans, 1 minute and 3. They're back on offense to make something happen. And that's a huge play right there. Kiari Willis gets there to catch up. Leonard was in pursuit, just couldn't get there in time. That's a huge catch. Back in field goal range. They were right here when they got picked off too, so they're getting down the field with them trying to stop them. They made one big play, that's it. The big plays are what's kept them in the game, and that snagged Michael Thomas. 2nd and inches. What a play there. What a catch by Michael Thomas. That was a beauty. That's gonna be Jared Cook. Gonna catch and get out of bounds down at the 16. 47 seconds. So it's a new set of downs. I think clock stops becoming an issue. I mean, you got a timeout. Still gotta worry about it. You're this close, You might as well just take some shots or something. That's Jared Cook wide open out of bounds. Oh boy, it's getting risky. That was, that's gonna be one you're gonna look back at, and you're gonna look at, your roamer. He has to be there. That's kind of the guy you're supposed to watch, and then follow the QB, and that's just what wasn't a good idea. Michael Thomas, Ted Ginn Jr. with the grab, and it'll be 3rd and 1. And this is exactly, time starting to become a management again. This is good by the Colts, making time a factor. Looking for anything. It's all locked up, and Bridgewater sacked. Question is, who sacked him? On double coverage. 2 people blocking him. D'Amico Autry still got to him. That's crazy. Colts will get the field goal unit out with 13 seconds left. Will Lutz, 4th and 9. Oh. Gonna kick it right through the uprights. 21-9. 3 scores by each team. 3 touchdowns for the Colts. 3 field goals for New Orleans. 3 chances at the end zone they've had. And it's not even, it wasn't like, far field goals. These are chip shots. And they need to find an answer for it. Andrew Luck will come out with 5 seconds left. And they'll give it to Marlon Mack, who will pick up a gain of 6, and that'll take us to halftime. Colts 21, New Orleans 9.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the
New
football.
Orleans gonna have to try to find an answer for Andrew Luck in the offense. So far, not a lot of run game today, but what need for run game when they're doing playing this well? They're getting the ball down the field this well, you know.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire half.
Andrew Luck takes the snap. Luck gonna roll out, and he's gonna find Devin Funches, who gets away from number 24. I don't think that's Marshall Lattimore, is it? He's 21. That'll be 2nd and 6. Andrew Luck on 2nd and 6. Gonna give it to Marlon Mack, who gets the outside. 23 is Marshall Lattimore. And he'll pick up the first down. Marlon Mack. You might see a lot more Marlon Mack this half than last half. I think he'll be a lot more Marlon Mack this half. That is T.Y. Hilton, the quick throw, incomplete. Luck, 160 something yards. Not terrible for a half.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 2nd and 10. Cameron Jordan's coming in. Matt can't get rid of it. Sheldon Rankins, we got counted for. We got first guy on top, and oh man, poor for Luck. Just trying to get away, just trying to find something, anything but, getting sacked, and, it wasn't in his favor there. 3rd and 14. Luck takes the snap, gonna go to Ebron, and Eric Ebron again comes up in a crucial situation, first down. Nice play by Eric Ebron. When you need somebody to get open, Eric Ebron was that dude, right? So, you gotta remember that. Andrew Luck going to give it to Marlon Mack with a huge juke down the field. And a first down from Marlon Mack. And that's something you got to remember. You might have a very good player in Andrew Luck, but you have an excellent player in Marlon Mack as well. And you got to remember that. Andrew Luck going to send Devin Funches in motion, and Funches is in the backfield. A loss of 4.
Yeah, it's a 4-yard loss. Really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Man, 2nd and 14 now. Andrew Luck on 2nd and 14. Gonna give it to Marlon Mack. Marlon Mack might have picked it up. And they're gonna call a hurry up, and he didn't get it. I don't think he did. No, he didn't get it. A lot of calls by the Indianapolis Colts. Andrew Luck, a fake to Mack, and he's gonna go to Hilton. And T.Y. Hilton gonna get the edge down to the 12. So I think I think it might have been a design run. I think Andrew Luck might have saw something there and pulled it. I'm not too sure what happened there. But nonetheless, it works out in the first down. Andrew Luck, 1st and 10. Andrew Luck's gonna pull it, and Luck is gonna take it for a gain of 4 and slide down. Not gonna take any hit there. That was definitely, I don't think Andrew Luck's. I definitely think it was a Frank Reich decision right there. And that'll be in 2nd and 6. So a nice gain of 4, an easy gain of 4. And, if you can get 4 every play, it's a good run. As they're gonna give it to Marlon Mack here, who's gonna get more than 4. He's gonna get 7, and he's gonna be down at the 1-yard line. So here we go. 1st and goal. Andrew Luck rolling out. Luck looking for something. Just going to throw it away at the 1. 5 incompletions. A lot of throwaways that they've been, though. And it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. They're going to try to go right up the gut with not Jordan Wilkins. Stuffed. Man.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive
Andrew Luck looking for something. Anything. And he's going to pitch it to Marlon Mack, who breaks free for the time being and down at the 5. New Orleans with a great play. Keeping them at the 1, and they go back to the 5. Nice play, 24-9. New Orleans forces them to win. Field goal. Now everything's starting to come together. They're not down as much as a lot of people think. They're down by 15. All right, down by 15. That's 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. They just gotta, all they gotta do is they gotta turn their drives. Like, that was an all-one Colts drive. The Colts took a lot of time on that one drive. And now what they gotta think about is, let's turn these long drives. Let's cap them off in touchdowns. Let's keep doing what we're doing, but we gotta focus in the red zone. We gotta lock in. That's what they're gonna do. Oh, Pierre is here. He's having a down season. This game's not helping. Couldn't get there in time. 2nd and 5 for the Colts. Gonna go to Kamara, and that'll be a very good job by Leonard. Just couldn't wrap up. He's mad about that one, but he made a play on it. George Odom was there to clean it up. 3rd and 4. Bridgewater looking, gonna go to Torrey Smith, who makes his team a circus until it got caught by Marcus Hunt. Marcus Hunt was hauling ass. Get there. 4 receptions, 75 yards. A nice game by Torrey Smith. Definitely a different game for him today. He's definitely playing like he's in his prime today, as this will be 1st and 10. And that's a huge hit. Bobby Okereke rocked Torrey Smith. I don't think Torrey Smith cares. A 9-yard game, but he's definitely feeling that one. He definitely felt the effects of that catch. 2nd and 1. Gonna throw it underneath, and that is another catch. Ted Ginn walked by Darius Leonard. But if you're the Colts, that's cool and all, but now you gotta stop them. Now you gotta stop the catches. Looking for anything. That is Rock Ya-Sin all over an interception. Teddy Bridgewater was lured right into it. Rock Ya-Sin, the rookie, gets a pick, and now it's Indianapolis Colts football. Football. What a play! What a play! What a play! Is there nothing really works there? Andrew Luck on 2nd and 10. Gonna give it back to Marlon Mack, who breaks a tackle and get a gain of 6.
The Colts on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time
3rd and 5. Andrew Luck. Luck doesn't want to take a sack, but he has to. Sheldon Rankins again. Andrew Luck. Have to call to max. The game's clear. Gonna have to give it right back to him. So nothing really happens because the Saints defense came out to play. Now the offense is starting getting stuff going. Marvin Tell and DJ Hayden on the return. That's DJ Hayden all over it. Ted Ginn. I'm not gonna get nowhere. I'm not gonna get anywhere to help out his team. And here you go. 1st and 10. Teddy Bridgewater got a restart from the 24, but Leonard has other plans. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Pick 6 by Darius Leonard. Jeez, what a play! What a play! What a play right there. The Colts just, were struggling on defense all first half. 9 points in just the first half alone. Two picks on 2 drives, on 3 drives, I think. Was it 3 drives or 2 drives? That's incredible. No, I think it's 2 drives by New Orleans. Wow, the Colts ended up capping off. Darius Leonard did a very good job there. 31-9. These are 2-11 teams, right? Now, they both went 2-11 this entire year. So that's crazy to see. This is not a contest today. As he's gonna go underneath to Michael Thomas, flattened by DJ DJ Hayden, what a hit! You know, and that's what that's what this team's trying to. You know, they went with a new approach. They're scaring you into not wanting to catch that football again. I'll tell you that. And that's gonna be for Ted Ginn. Kiari Willis stops that one. That would have been a huge play for a game that's starting to look like a blowout for New Orleans, which, you know, just all of a sudden became a blowout, as that's going to be Kamara, who gets a nice gain of actually 7 there, so not a bad run at all. 10 rushes, 2.2. That's something that, you know, they've gone away from Alvin Kamara, but he also wasn't producing when they went to him, so, you know, yeah. So there we go. Bridgewater gonna go deep. Oh, it's caught! Ted Ginn, touchdown! Kiari Willis tried to stop it, he couldn't. Touchdown, New Orleans. What and play. And now here you go, 2-point conversion for New Orleans. Teddy Bridgewater gonna hand it off, and that is Kiari Willis all over it. Oh man, he's had a up and down game. 6 tackles, 1 sack, a pick 6. Oh, but he allowed that touchdown back there. 31-15. New Orleans with 3:36 to go. The Colts are not gonna check it. I think that they've seen a lot of field goals or fakes from the New Orleans, especially in this preseason or in the Super Bowl. So I think that they were you know, ready for the possibility, as Andrew Luck. Excuse me, he didn't like. He's audibling out of that. 1st and 10. Andrew Luck gonna go to T.Y. Hilton. What a play. You know, already has really good field position. You know, they're trying to run out the clock, but when you see something that wide open, you know, you just can't miss it. Andrew Luck, you know, solid mismatch right there. Incredible performance. You know, you can really see Andrew Luck coming in to his own as Mack with another nice run. 56 yards on the day for Mack, and this will be Andrew Luck's gonna go shotgun here. Luck takes the snap. Andrew Luck gonna go to the end zone, and he's got it. Zach Pascal scores his 5th touchdown of the season, and that puts this game away. 38-15. They increased their lead by 1 against New Orleans. The offense was clicking. I think they got stopped once this entire game, I think. I think, if you want to call it a field goal, stop, because at this point that kind of was a stop. New Orleans scored 4 times. 4 times. Indianapolis 6. A 2-score difference. But now it's more than 2 scores because of what they scored. You know, those were all field goals for the New Orleans. That's gonna be intercepted by DJ Hayden. Oh, they're just throwing out interceptions at this point. 1 for you, and 1 for you. Another one right there. DJ Hayden got one from the Jaguars. What a trade that's become for them, as Andrew Luck gonna continue to sling the rock. That's Devin Funches down to the 24-yard line. 3 touchdowns for Andrew Luck today. He has been looking like the savior of this football team so far. He's looking like the savior of the Indianapolis Colts. And that's what the Colts have been waiting for, you know, something, a game like this, something to go off. And that looks like a face mask, and that'll be a loss of 1, I do believe. And that'll be 2-minute warning to go. And it'll be the Indianapolis Colts football. 2nd and 10 for the Indianapolis. Trying to think too spectacular. 3rd and 9, Andrew Luck. Hand off to Marlon Mack, who's almost got it. On 4th and 4, they might actually go for this. There's not a lot of time left. You know, you've got a huge lead. And you might just try to get this and get out. Andrew Luck on 4th and 4 is going to go for it. Luck going to go to Funches, and it's not going to be converted. New Orleans will get the football. Football. Marshall Lattimore's a fast ass. He's a fast person. You know, he's one of the fastest persons in the fastest people in the one of the fastest players in the NFL. So, you know, having that be the guy that, you know, you're trying to guard Devin Funches is a great idea, especially when you're in man coverage like that, you know. I mean, unless you leave him on the ground, you know, he's going to catch up. And that's just how it is, you know. I think that was a great play call. If it don't work, then that's Kenny Moore right there. Kenny Moore trying to find something, getting his interception in. What a play by Kenny Moore, jumping right in front of him. He literally stole that one from whoever that was. I don't even know who he threw that to. That one was stolen. And that'll be 1st and 10, 43 seconds to go. Andrew Luck has yet to throw an interception today, so definitely shows, you know, a different man. That's C.Y. Hilton down the field to the 12. 300 yards for Andrew Luck today. You know, he slung the rock as he pleased today. Today was a very, very, very good day for Andrew Luck. Have a day. Welcome back to Indy, really. And Marlon Mack, obviously, he's seen the workload of it. You know, he's lost carries because of it, but you know, I don't think it's a bad thing that he's lost carries. You know, the Colts they're in it to win it. What a game right there. Indianapolis rises to 3-11, and the Saints are 2-12. Now, Indy, they don't care about tanking. There's no talk about tanking. The Colts just traded their first round pick away. They're not picking in the first round this year. They put it on the line for Andrew Luck. 251 yards for Teddy Bridgewater. He had a very incredible day as well. I know Torrey Smith did a very good job in helping that. Probably should have checked the stats. I probably still can though. You cannot lie, that was a great day for him today. What a day. Danny Vitale. I'm not surprised he got one. That man's a lineman, but he's used as a utility. He's a very big asset to this team, and you know, definitely deserves to be used like that. Matthew Adams up to N70 overall. We'll see if he gets more. See Zaire Franklinson get more playing time. We'll see if that, you know, changes anything. George Odom. Nah, you know, I think, you know, that was his first game, you know, without Malik Hooker, really. That we really got to see, and you know, I think that definitely that's gonna be something, you know, they're gonna watch. I mean, you know, see how he becomes. Ryan Kelly has one, you know. Ryan Kelly's really, you know, he was kind of, you know, it felt like he was not really there his rookie year, but now that Quentin Nelson's here, you know, that, you know, not a lot of sack, you know, top prospect center. It was back. Let's see the stats for this game. I didn't actually look. Player stats. Andrew Luck, phenomenal passer rating. You know, his 76%, no picks. Teddy Bridgewater threw. How many picks did he throw? 5. Yeah, I'm not surprised. See that number. Andrew Luck got 4 yards, 2 for Latavius Murray, 64 for Marlon Mack, which led the thing. Ty 123 yards, a touchdown, a tutty. Devin Funches 67 yards, a tutty. Ebron 59 yards, no touchdowns. Pascal 2 catches, 24 yards, touchdown. Vitale had 1 catch for 28. Jared Cook had some good games, you know, and their best was Traquan Smith, not Torrey Smith. Traquan Smith and Ted Ginn. Pretty good. Sacks allowed. Mark Lewinsky and Braden Smith allowed 2, so that's 4. Red Wolford allowed 1. Cam Jordan definitely showed. Marcus Williams played really good. Gary Willis 7 tackles for loss. A lot of people had 1. I don't really look at that. Sacks. Cameron Jordan had 2 for Rankins, 1 for Willis, 1 for Autry. Nobody had 2 picks. Willis had 1. Moore had 1. Darius Leonard had 1. DJ Hayden had 1, and Rocky Ascenso 3 corners had 1. So, you know, secondary kind of stepped it up. 2 pick sixes today. That definitely played a big role in that game. Having 2 pick sixes, 1 from Gary Willis and Darius Leonard. So, you know, I got my mojo. I'm still, you know, not a terrible Madden player. We definitely showed it there. And, you know, next week we're playing the Panthers, who are, I believe, 6-7, or they have a good record. I know the Jaguars are 6-7. Jaguars are definitely a team that, you know, we got to look at, right? So I'm not making trades, but it's open so I can look at other teams. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they do that. But you know, Cam Newton, if you guys didn't know, is on the Jaguars. Garner Minshew, the backup. You know, they picked up James Conner for their team, which is kind of crazy. Marcus Lee, DeMarcus Robinson, Randall Cobb, We got Randall Cobb, Chris Conley. Randall Cobb was a very good for us when we picked him up. Remember that? James O'Shaughnessy, St. Brown, they put him there. Interesting. I believe the Jets have made some trades as well. Recently, haven't they not? Yeah, Nick Foles. Le'Veon Bell. Still on here. They picked up Des Bryant and a lot of receivers, it looks like. Lions haven't really done anything. Packers traded away. They have Ryan Tannehill as a starting quarterback. You can see kind of things that they've done. Panthers, Panthers are going to be interested in, I think, making some trades this offseason. They have Tyrod Taylor and Matt Moore and Will Grier, so they don't have, the most spectacular team, I'd say. They gotta put that in their own. Mike Evans on the Patriots is incredible, though. Mike Evans got traded for Jameis Winston, and they got Tom Brady on the team. But yeah, I don't know why they picked up Mike Evans. Kind of crazy. Tyrell Williams, Zay Jones. They got kind of need receivers at that point. The Rams, nothing too spectacular. Ravens have John Ross now. Philip Dorsett and Marquise Brown. So they were looking for speed. Terry McLaurin, top receiver on the Redskins. Michael Thomas is a guy I definitely want to, try to get on the team. I don't know if we have the cap room for it, but, if I got, I want to. Seahawks, they got DK, David Moore is another guy. I like him and DK a lot as an option to, bring on the team. There's another guy I like is, they put him at end, or, yeah, Jadeveon Clowney. Incredible. I think Joey Bosa's on the Steelers, interesting. The Roethlisberger's as well, still on the Steelers. Deontay Johnson, Tavon Austin. Interesting. Antonio Brown. Titans, we don't have anybody. Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen. Yeah, it's something you could do. Definitely make a trade with them. Allen Robinson is out there. AJ Green still out there. Still kicking around. Obviously, Browns have some decent players. Chris Godwin, Larry Fitzgerald. Juju on the Chargers. They've got a speed demon team as well. Amari Cooper, DJ Chark, D.D. Westbrook. They took the whole ass Jaguars receiving core. And I wouldn't say the Dolphins have incredible receivers. Definitely, I think Devontae Parker's a pretty good receiver. Nobody like incredible there. I wish. Why is everybody's capping on 500K? Let me look at that. Are like random people like Le'Veon Bell only getting? Are they only paying 500K? Who's like that on our team? Don't really have one. These all are like legit contracts. I don't think we're overpaying anybody. Besides, we don't need to pay 2 tight ends, $6 million. Pierre Desir might be which much Devin Funches and. DJ Hayden, this is where I'm worried. We're paying him too much. I don't want to select captain. Our captain should definitely be yours truly, Andy Luck. He's 29. He's 26. I think definitely there's a lot of guys that we gotta get rid of. Trade block. Nobody's really on the trade block. Receiver wise, you know, it is what it is. Nobody really at all is on the has been put on the trade block. Nobody really does a trade block anymore. It's always just one people that put like their entire team on the trade block. Nobody seems to have done that. William Taylor. Shaq Lawson's not a terrible decision. I don't know. I don't know. We'll probably lose. I think we might lose to the Panthers. Considering if I'm gonna go look at their team schedule, I'm pretty sure they've won a lot of games. Killed the Rams. Took an L to the same score to the Bucks. Shooting out the Cardinals. Got killed by the Texans. Killed the Jags, got closer, but still lost to the Bucks. Anybody the Titans, 0-28. Beat Packers, killed by Falcons, killed the Saints. Literally decimated the Redskins, got killed by the Falcons. And now he's got the Seahawks, and he's got the two worst teams in the NFL. One of the worst two teams, and you know, if we can end this season 5-11, you know, Andrew Luck's already made a difference in my opinion. You know, the CPU teams, you know, are not going to be too good. Raiders are not a CPU team. I don't know if the Patriots are. I know the Bengals are, and like the reason for some of these CPU teams, like the Detroit Lions, is because they get force wins, which I think is retarded. But yeah, you get like 4-4. If you face them all four of them, you get 4 force. Or like, well, I mean, there's like 2 of them actually now. You get 2 force wins, or if you face them both twice, it's 4 force wins. Which is, yeah, so it's one game. It's not really a huge difference, but I like to play all my games. Oh, and if somebody doesn't play, like say somebody's like, oh, can't play, I'll put me on AP or stuff like that. You can't tell yourself autopilot. It's crazy. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed, hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.